Real.
We've only got a couple more minutes. I want to give you all the opportunity to focus on a story that we haven't discussed and that you feel is not getting enough attention. Who shall go first? Steve, you go first.
Well, I'm going to mention, we mentioned it in passing, but I'll just focus on it for 30 seconds. If all the other things we were talking about weren't happening, there would be a massive focus at the moment on Brexit. It's as if it's all over, given the proportionate level of coverage these days, but it's not. And the decision made to not extend these talks means that a deadline is hurtling towards us in the UK and indeed in the EU to resolve the many issues which have still got to be resolved. And basically that's a couple of months, because after that they've got to be ratified by all the different parties. And they're working full-time, having not seen each other for months because of COVID. But this is a massively ambitious objective to get everything sorted out in that kind of timescale. And if not, that old phrase, no deal, which was dominating as a threat before last autumn, would be is back on the agenda again. And as I say, under normal circumstances, this would be causing huge media focus at the moment, but because of everything else, it's a bit subterranean. But it's a massive, massive story. It's about the future of the economy for the UK and lesser so for the EU. So keep an eye out on this. It's not gone away.
Thanks for that heads up. Jeffrey, what about you?
Well, Steve stole my thunder, because I completely agree. I think that is the single most important story that the UK is not focusing on. And to add to what he said about Brexit, Tuesday, June 30th, this week, marked a major milestone, because that was the final day to ask for an extension to the Brexit transition period. Now the clock really is ticking. December 31st, deal or crash out. And I think, to add to what Steve said, the thing that is so insidious about this is that under the cover of coronavirus economic collapse, which has hammered hospitality and retail, now we're talking about potential hits on manufacturing, on pharmaceuticals, other areas that are somewhat more resilient under coronavirus. And Dominic Cummings, Boris Johnson are driving this train full speed with no brakes towards December 31st. And under the cover of coronavirus, we're in danger of seeing an even further economic hit, massive impact on the economy, blaming perhaps coronavirus when it is going to be much worse if they don't figure this out. And it is reason